today's mindful moment, we are going to do a technique from HeartMath called heart lock-in technique. So you will notice that this mindfulness or this meditation is very similar to if you've seen a video with me or done quick coherence technique with me, but there's just one added kind of cue or instruction at the end. Know that either this one that we're going to do today, heart lock-in, or quick coherence technique, once you get the hang of doing this one, it's really simple to do anywhere and everywhere. And once you understand what it feels like to re-experience a renewing emotion, and you see the power that you can do to yourself, to your body, to like promote calm when you just intentionally shift into a more positive, renewing emotion, it's huge. And remembering that you don't have to hold it for like a ridiculous amount of time. You don't have to try to like get frustrated and hold it for 20 minutes. But the power of even just doing it for 1 or 2 minutes. Or with heart lock-in technique, maybe you're aiming for 3 to 5 minutes. Because if you're watching this, I get it. Your time is valuable. And while I hope that each person watching this can continue to work towards incorporating a longer mindfulness practice. So for me, Friday nights is kind of the time where I try to spend more time after my son goes down for bed, that I maybe try to give myself a 20-minute practice where I'm doing some mindfulness, I have music on, I'm doing journaling. But, for example, that's kind of the evening where I maybe try to get a longer practice in, because of course that's good for you. However, I don't want the fact that maybe you can't set aside 10-20 minutes every night to get in the way of you using this mindfulness tool. So remember, all the minutes count, even if you're doing it for a minute, 2, 3, 5, whatever that is. Okay, so wherever you are, just find somewhere comfortable. Because this is a HeartMath technique, you know that the heart is something that we're going to focus on. And when we draw attention to our heart space, one, it gives us that anchor, that thing that we're just grounding and focusing on. And two, it just can help us shift into more coherent heart patterns. However, as always, if thinking about your heart and you've tried it and it doesn't exactly elicit calm, then for you, maybe find your anchor, that thing that you draw attention back to. Maybe it's your breath. Maybe your anchor is your hand over your heart and just the feeling of that. Remember, it doesn't have to exactly be how I say it. I want you to choose what works best for you. All right. Eyes open or eyes closed, whatever feels right for you. Shift your attention to the area of your heart. Slow your breathing down to a relaxed pace. And just imagine the air flowing in and out of your heart space. If it helps to connect to this area, you can bring one hand over your heart. Now I want you to make a sincere attempt at regenerating a renewing emotion. So I want you to try to re-experience a feeling of calm or joy, appreciation, or gratitude. If it helps, you can bring to mind a loved one, a past positive experience, or something you're proud of, or you can simply go to your happy place. But once you have that inspiration in mind, I want you to try to focus on the feeling. Re-experience that feeling of calm, joy, or love. Now I want you to imagine that feeling, maybe as a color, if it helps visually in your mind. But imagine extending that feeling or that color, maybe it's blue, purple, extending it throughout your body. And if you can, even at pushing it outside your body so that this energy, this feeling fills the small space that you're in, the room that you're in. Imagine yourself just being kind of encompassed in this feeling. And take a few breaths here. As always, if your mind starts to wander, that's fine. Notice it and gently and kindly bring it back to your anchor. So bring it back to your heart, back to the feeling, and take a few more breaths. And when you're ready, slowly wiggle your fingers and your toes and open your eyes, coming back to this moment in this space. And remember, despite the countless things that you need to do, all the stuff that you have to get done today, this week, the things that are on your plate, remember, you bring the calm. You bring the calm to the chaos, and doing these mindful moments helps, even just for a bit, decrease your stress response, which makes a huge difference in the day-to-day. Have a great day.